I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be. So I'll catch you on the rebound, your magnitude. Until next week.
Nano? Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. Stop what you're doing. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and just take your finger and click on the subscribe button. Also click on the like button. The more people that like the video, the more people will get to see it. So we appreciate all the likes and subscribers we've been getting. You guys are like family to us. We really appreciate you for joining us on the channel. So let's head on over to CoinMarketCap. Today we're going to be looking at the markets. We're going to be looking at a big Amazon announcement with Ethereum. We're going to be looking at blockchain and advertising, Nano, and Pundi X. So on the markets today, the market cap is a shade below 400 billion. It did cross the 400 billion mark at some point, but for the first time in a few days, we do have some red on the charts. So Bitcoin dominance is continuing to fall at 37.9% right now, which, there are some people right now that are saying that the Bitcoin dominance isn't actually relevant, and I just totally disagree with that. I think that what we're seeing is as that number falls, the alts are able to kind of move up without being connected to Bitcoin's hip. So the markets in the top 10, we have Bitcoin Cash that is continuing to pump. It is back almost to $1,400. It is up a little over 18%, well, a shade under 19% right now. Stellar, Cardano, EOS, Ripple, and Bitcoin all had small losses. And IOTA continues to climb at 4.5%. So let's look at the big winners of the day. The big winners of the day, Gollum. We reported on that a couple weeks ago. Bitcoin Cash, Bytem, Kyber Network, Internet of Services token, which we've also done a review on, Bitcoin Gold. And we have several that have over 10% gains, which is always good news for the markets. Any day that we've got a lot of bigger gains, not just 1, 2, 3%, that's always good news. So let's look at the biggest losers of the day. Populous, that is just basically on a slight correction as it is up over 140% for the last month. Dentacoin, 10X, Smart Cash, which was a loser yesterday. So, and it goes on down from there, but nothing over a 5% loss. So continues to be good news on the markets, even when things aren't as good as they have been. So let's look at the news. Amazon has announced through their AWS, which if you don't know what that is, that's Amazon Web Services. They handle data management, server solutions, and things like that, cloud storage. Introducing AWS blockchain templates for Ethereum and Hyperledger Fabric. So now Amazon Web Services is allowing their users to integrate with the Ethereum blockchain and also the Hyperledger Fabric. If you don't know what Hyperledger Fabric is, it's basically a blockchain through Linux. So if you're a Linux user, then you might be super interested in this. So we're just seeing more and more larger companies no longer be able to deny the blockchain is coming. So obviously Amazon is doing that with this announcement. So on medium.com, I found an article that is titled Blockchain Opening the Door to a New Media Era. And basically what it is talking about is things we have been hashing over, no pun intended, over and over and over again on our videos, which is the way you consume advertising through blogs and websites on the internet is changing drastically, and it's going to continue to change. So this article highlights a company called Liberty. So Liberty is an advertising data management platform. Now, what's really cool about this is they allow you to sell your own data for tracking purposes so that they will be able to send you ads more highly targeted. Like, let's think about this. Facebook, Google, they're stealing your information, and then what are you getting for it? Nothing. I mean, if you want to sell your browser habits, then you should be able to make a profit off of that. Not these companies that are coming in and taking all your information. They're letting you know in their terms of services, which are a mile long that nobody ever reads. And, you're clicking I agree, and then they're taking all your information and they're selling it to third parties. But the cool thing about Liberty is they're a data or an advertising management company that allows you to sell your own data and make the money off of it. So when these companies get hacked, like Target got hacked and your information got stolen, or like with Equifax when your information was stolen, these places are storing your information and you get all the negative risk that comes along with it and none of the positives. So with Liberty, you're able to sell it and make money off of it and get hyper-targeted ads. So it's similar to Basic Attention Token, how you can opt in to their advertising platform, which they haven't released yet. It's very similar to that. So we're just really seeing a revolution on the internet all the way around, from financial even to media consumption. So Nano releases new version added to Ledger hardware wallet. I'm very interested to why they have XRB, which if you don't know what XRB is, that was when Nano was previously called and branded as Roblox, and that was their symbol. Since then, Nano has switched to the name Nano and also the symbol Nano instead of XRB. But, you know, this is the second time I've seen someone use XRB just in the last couple of days. So I don't know if you know more about that or why places may be doing that. Drop us a comment below. But my suspicion is this is just for SEO purposes. So they want to get the people who are searching Roblox that may not know that it changed. Because if you go on CoinMarketCap, you can only find Nano. XRB doesn't exist there. So, but anyways, they have released a new version, 12.1, and it is going to be added to the Ledger hardware wallet soon. So if you're a fan of Ledger, it won't be too long and you'll be able to keep your Nanos on that wallet, which is really cool. So right now, another thing is with Nano is they do not have a mobile wallet. They are working on getting a mobile wallet prepared for their users. So that's always good news. The more places we can have our funds, obviously, the better. All right, Pundi X. We have been seeing this thing everywhere for the last couple of weeks on our report on the markets. So let's figure out what it is. We'll do a more in-depth review of this down the road. But right now, what Pundi X is trying to do is bring crypto to mainstream Southeast Asia, China, and beyond. So what they want to do is lower the barrier to entry into cryptocurrency. So what they're doing is they want to disperse these devices that are smaller than ATMs, but they basically act like ATMs. So there's a little chart here that shows exactly that they released on Twitter. So we will pull this up and we will look at this. So it's not just an innovation, it's a revolutionary approach which solves technical moments of payment with the use of cryptocurrency. So basically, this is what their machine will look like. It says that you can buy cryptocurrency by fiat or bank card, sell your cryptocurrency. It supports online payment methods, use cryptocurrency to top up phones, use cryptocurrency to pay utility bills, use cryptocurrency to buy goods. And these will be placed in like retailer type situations. You can think of, you know, you're just out in public and you see an ATM. That's where they want these Pundi X machines to be. This Pundi X does a lot more than just what it says listed there, but that is the overview of what they're trying to do. And one reason why I think that this could be really good is because it's in Southeast Asia, which we know crypto is booming in Asia, and the more people that have access to be able to get into cryptocurrency, obviously the better the markets are going to be. And to me, Asia is leading the way right now in cryptocurrency, and hopefully America and the West and Europe will not be too far behind. I feel like America is probably the most far behind right now when it comes to cryptocurrency. But when the American public becomes maybe not the leader of cryptocurrency, but at least starts investing a lot more money into it, that's when we could really see mainstream adoption all across the world. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope that you will share this video, like this video, subscribe to our channel to be able to get more updates on everything we're doing here at the channel. Watch out, we've got an interview with Blockchain Nation coming out later today. Be on the lookout for that. That was your daily crypto news.